The Rangers have given their fans precious little to cheer about so far this year. For more on their struggles, here's Heidi Watney. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That evens it up 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Guzman aboard here at first with nobody out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in once again, Jeff Mathis. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, what a stop. The throw out to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, Evan White. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The first baseman.
Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter,
now at the plate, Shed Long. He was a ground out victim last time up. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Dylan Moore, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Another one sent foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped him up. Kiner-Falefa in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Austin Adams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63.
So stepping in, Rougned Odor. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. From the stretch.
Ball, that's inside.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Nola is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So striding forward now, Nick Solak. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. 1, 2, 3, go. Dan Vogelbach is next. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
The designated hitter, number 20.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And it's fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Solak's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for
Stepping in, Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
The count.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1-1 the count. And the pitch.
That's
and this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. 4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. He stays alive, still 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Seager will make the turn for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Nick Goody enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. First pitch on its way. Popped him up.
Goody.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. One left. Yoshihisa Hirano comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding into the box, Willie Calhoun. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And a dive, but it's off his glove, and that should go as a base hit. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
The right fielder, number 13.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting.
Last shot for the Rangers in this one. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and it's too bad. You know, as Heidi mentioned earlier, we weren't necessarily expecting a lot from them coming into the season, but you would have hoped at least they could have been a little bit more competitive than what we've seen.
No doubt about it, D-Roll, and they have to keep looking for answers. I hope for their fans' sake they can find some. It's not a very good brand of baseball, unfortunately, right now.
The Rangers are quite a ways back in the division race, and any honest assessment at this point of the season would have to judge their postseason chances as being fairly slim.
Yeah, no doubt right there. When they look up from their current vantage point in the race, they have to use binoculars to see where their contending teams are. And before long, they might need a telescope. If they want to entertain any possibility of keeping postseason hopes alive, then they need to start making up some serious ground.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Markakis.
He's set. Here it comes. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Now a fastball. Oh, strike three called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound
No
so
ball,
far.
2 strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Odor has to hurry. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. So up steps Ozzie Albies, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Behind 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that is. Digging in to try it again. Joey Gallo will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting. First
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Guzman. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operator.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Guzman stands at first with one out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. So digging in now, Charlie Culberson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it.
Up next for Atlanta.
He's set, and the pitch.
Adam Duvall.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gallo is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Cody Allen trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way out. Stepping up to the plate, Rougned Odor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat.
Andrus.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batter. The center
At
fielder.
the plate, Danny Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Nope.
2-0.
2-0.
Line towards center field. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna.
Acuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
0-2.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Ozzie Albies is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Striding in to start the 9th, Willie Calhoun, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Albies picks it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Albies brings it in. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So it's a tough loss for a team that, as we said earlier, really needs to gear up if they want to get back into the race.
Well, this team has the pieces they can win with. It's just a matter of playing up to their potential, and they haven't been doing it lately. Whether they could get it together in time to make a run is questionable as the season clock is ticking. But there's still time if they can act fast and find some solutions.
New season, new stadium.
The Texas Rangers have their eyes on the prize as they open. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Now at the plate, Nick Solak.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A pause, and the 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Another 0-2 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And it's 1 and 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The shortstop.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun.
0-1's the count.
0-1 the count. Oh and 1 count, the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
I got to count.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
We got full count.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3 and 2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. One ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Fouled off. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Oh, and he misses it. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
I got a ball,
And
1
a
strike.
curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Mariners digging in. Danny Santana. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Todd.
Here's Todd Frazier now. First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Frazier, the runner at second with 1 away. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Settling in now, Nick Solak. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Frazier rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and they now lead by 2.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Here's the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Nick Goody gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Number 41, Nick Goody.
Turned on down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big
0-2.
problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Mitch Haniger becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th.
the count.
No balls and 1 strike. And he jumps
No
at a
balls, 2
changeup,
strikes.
a swing and a miss.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes. Austin Adams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63.
Ready to begin the 8th.
Adams.
So next to the plate for Texas, Shin-Soo Choo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
That misses,
2 balls,
and we're even
2
at
strikes.
2-2. Three and 2 to the
got a full
Rangers'
count.
designated
3-2.
hitter.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Up next for the Rangers, Elvis Andrus. For his career in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
No,
And
that's
there's
low.
ball 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. A 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
In now, Willie Calhoun. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
That's a
And
ball.
that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
The count's 1-1.
Fastball
inside.
runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to third. There is Seager. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is. At the plate, Kyle Lewis. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The left fielder.
Clearly off with
0-1.
his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Lewis.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Gallo is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The first baseman, number 12.
So striding in, Evan White. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Gallo is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Malik Smith. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. No balls and a strike to count. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And
well hit. Deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Count now, a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Leading off the inning, Joey Gallo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Joey Gallo.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
The center fielder, Danny Santana.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, look at Seager. He goes to first. Hats off to that one.
Now batting.
In now, Todd Frazier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-1. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. First offering on its way. Kyle Seager is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Ball.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Oh, had him off stride that
One
time,
ball,
and it's
2
1-2.
strikes.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a
Nope,
pitcher,
inside,
you've
ball
got to
2.
be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
3-2.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now batting, right field.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Henniger.
And this is swung on and missed.
No
So
ball,
with
3
that, they
strikes.
find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. To play next time.
The Rangers are in their first appearance of the season on their home turf. With the word on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, they have gotten a nice turnout for this home opener, Matt. These fans are getting their first chance to get a look at their team live in action, and they are into it. With all signs pointing towards an exciting finish, the intensity is building. If this team can find a way to give these fans a win, this place is going to get crazy. Baseball is back, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brian Goodwin is the second out in the 7th inning. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
This is popped up. Guzman shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly. Ryan Buchter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 13.
So coming to the plate, Joey Gallo, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. His 2nd of the game, and it gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Here's Rougned Odor now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Santana at second with 2 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That's a ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. And now for the Angels, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Second baseman, Tommy.
Out of play off to the right. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's just 2 for 12. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Guzman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
All even now, 2-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. This is foul right side. Here's another 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The batter.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Upton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Texas. Here's Albert now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A crowd nearing 50,000 on its feet here in Arlington. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Angels down to their last strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
So those that came out for this home opener are rewarded with an exciting win.
And that is such a good feeling, Matty. I know winning always feels good, but winning your first home game is like delivering a love letter to your fans and can set the tone for good things to come.
No doubt about it, D-Roy. You can't underestimate the value of this win for this organization. Everyone's feeling good, from the fans all the way up to the front office execs.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, in case you don't follow this ball club too closely, Nick Solak is being talked about maybe as into the box. Nick Solak, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Solak hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. This is his second year as a major leaguer. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Solak. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Grounded to third.
Get down, get down, get down.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat.
Here's Michael Brantley, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Michael Brantley.
On the ground out to second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? It could very well become a factor at some point.
So for a manager, especially
on to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. Now in the box, Nick Solak. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hit to short, right to him. And there's one down now. Standing in, Carlos Correa. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. And he'll go the short way to retire the... All set for the start of the inning. Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Solak moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Nick Solak. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Let's go, kid.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Attaboy, way to get on base.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Find the ball, find the ball.
In time to first, and there are two away. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Brantley.
Side. Scooped up. The throw will go to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Well, we talked about him earlier, so let's recap. Solak had a fairly pedestrian night offensively.
Well, he did have the one hit, so that's good. We mentioned earlier what a difference this guy can make for this club when he's locked in.
Yeah, Dan, and though he wasn't a major factor in this one, he's going to be just fine. You can't make the highlight reels every night, but he'll have his days, I guarantee it.
The Rangers have come storming out of the gate this season. And for more on this fast start, let's check in with our field reporter, Heidi Watney.
Matt, few were talking up this team coming into the season, but with this electrifying start to their year, they've quickly become the talk of the league, and as I'm told by one player, they don't hate that. Now, it's still very early, but with an energized fan base behind them and growing confidence, these guys have the look and feel of a club that is poised to take over this division.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Comes set with the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try it again, 3-2. To short.
Anderson picks it up.
To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batter.
Now at the plate, Nick Solak. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. To second for one. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Texas down to their final strike in this one.
1 ball, 2
The next
strikes.
0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
So a club that's been surprising us with their early success will take something of a rare loss in this one.
Yeah, just couldn't get it done today, Matt. But what this team has done so far this year is certainly exciting. It's great for the league, and I hope this loss just goes down as a minor bump in the road.
Yeah, we're going to see more and more as this season progresses of who this team really is. They've been a bright spot so far, though.